Good. So we can see the rain's managed to stay off the cloudy. Yeah, it's early on in the season. I'm sure at some point the races the gods will forecast rain. It will appear. There's a GT4s currently out lap, trying to get some heat in this before they start qualifying. 15 minutes long when it takes 2 laps for them really to get up to optimum temperature. We've got new drive. Sorry, Kenny. We've got a few new drivers. Due to leaving, we've got coming in on. He's now moved up to the GT3, the Pro. Fleck, and we've got coming onto the GT4 Pro Am. So we'll see how they get on tonight. I'm looking who else at the moment. So that's literally, I think, we've got, apart from Goblin, which obviously Goblin better vehicle, he's got to start for this race. Moved away from Aero, he's gone, but he's now popular for the GT4. Close again. The good, yeah. So I'm just watching Graham at the moment. He's coming soon. As well, he needs to do a a lot faster time. These now on their second lap now, have a bit more heat in tyres to be able to push a little bit more. He's now he's on the final track. See how he gets on. look at that between the top, the five, it's second between them. It's so here comes Fletch. He's coming round to the straight now. Fast in air practice, and he only got informed last night that he was actually coming on into the race, so he's not set his car up. Timing yet. The thing is, it's hard with only 15 minutes of qualifying, especially in the GT4s, to get out, get some flying laps. You've got to be push, but not push. You don't even get a time down. So Deke is in the pits at the moment, probably tinkering. Danny's coming back out again now. Yeah, there is. I can see it now. It's yeah. Just remove it and see if that improves it. Top four. Yeah, there's nothing. Gives the top four drivers half a second between them. Oh, mate. Miyako's just gone wide again. Up to fifth now. Yeah, well done. The only benefit he's got on GT4, he starts from the back of the grid. He doesn't have to worry about the cars in. He's done that. If you're a GT3 and don't set a time, you stand at the back of the grid. You have to pass the GT4s first. Whereas if you're already GT4, you're already within your own battle. So it's bad. So here comes Ben now. Ben bettered and nodded D. Let's hope his internet lasts all night just to get him through the race. Still not another time. Yeah. So we've got 45 seconds left for him to get to start line and put another lap in. So we're looking at now. So many J's coming round. So I'm going to get another lap in. It's his final chance. I mean, he's the one anyway at the moment, and he's improves his time. Oh, I just pulled over as well. No, they're out lap. Yeah, they're out lap. They'll be some more or less temperature to be able to push it. Obviously, tonight we haven't got Abros racing, so that gives Pingu the chance to create a bigger gap between him and himself. We'll see how the Fat Bloke Racing, we'll see how they get on tonight in their Porsches again. We've got on Twitch, Kenny, that Goblin he can't hear you. I don't know. So that's why he set his first time, a 1:44.
All right, I think that's there. You go. Oh, I can hear the echo. Thank you, Goblin, for there you go. I've been talking for what the last 20 minutes without anybody hearing. So yeah, all kinds of gremlins in the machine tonight.
So I'm watching Alex is coming round now for his first time lap. So he gets on. Puts him up into third at the moment.
Cool, thank you, Goblin. Yeah, I guess when we had that issue. Well, anyway, it's sorted out now. So we pick up with Shaggy.
Shaggy into second.
Well done, Shaggy. So we pick it up here with Fat Bloke Racing. The original FBR coming around, car number 55.
It'll be interesting to see tonight if Burrow-Bex has got his brakes sorted out on his M6. No, last race he said the brakes were overheating and fading towards the end.
Hopefully. That's Fat Bloke pushing himself up to 5th. And Royko looked like he might have bettered his time there. Next we've got the Saint. Yet to set a time. Saint pushes himself up into 6th.
And Delorto, he's coming around on the straight now. Let's see if he betters his. Currently in third. And he does to second.
Well done, Delorto. Pick it up with Pingo here, who's yet to set a time. Bonsoir, Mayako. Glad to have you with us tonight. So Pingu doesn't set a time either.
Yes, currently we've got Pingu and Burrow-Bex that have. Oh, I speak too soon. Burrow-Bex has set one now, so it's just like you say, it's just Pingu left. Like I said, I've already covered the fact if he doesn't get a time in, he's starting behind all the GT4, so he will do. I think he's
So that Shaggy in third place doesn't better his time. So I guess if you didn't hear me earlier, thank you for joining us on the Twitch feed tonight. Thank you for your feedback. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be sitting here talking to Robbo by myself the whole night. So we're looking at the current champion, Royko Boosted, bettering his time there. So we are broadcasting on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube. Apparently, comments had been turned off on the YouTube. I think I fixed that up. So if you're commenting on YouTube and we're not saying anything back, please let us know. So that's Delorto, not bettering his time. Fat Bloke doesn't better his time. Let's pick it up with Pingu. Pingu sets the time and pushes himself up into third. In fifth, we've got Alex. Doesn't better his time. So we're looking at Shaggy. Shaggy crosses the line, currently in fourth place, and also doesn't better his time. So with 6 minutes 40 remaining in qualifying, this guy should be able to get at least 3 laps in.
So we've got Fat Bloke, he's coming on to the final straight now. See if he improves his time. Which doesn't. Really close between them top 3. Less than a second.
Yeah, it should be another good race. This afternoon, evening, with Delorto moving from the Pro-Am going up into the pros. He could shake this whole season up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, he only found out yesterday as well that he was moving up. So, and I think he was out when we told him. So he's literally had to on top of plans to set up a car. So I'm interested to see how he gets on tonight, and then next Sunday he's had a week to get the Bentley tuned in properly for what he likes. It'll be really interesting to watch. Same as Fletch and the same as Deke as well.
Exactly.
Alex is coming across the line now, and he betters his time. Doesn't move up, but betters it.
And good evening on the Twitch. Thanks for joining in and saying hi, everybody. Got a few people joining us tonight, so as always, we love to hear from you guys. So we're looking at Fat Bloke Racing, currently in 6th. Betters his time a little bit, but not enough to knock Alex out of the way.
There's quite a few lads in the pits now. Saint's just coming out, I think. Yep. He's going to give it one final push. I think Roy just improved his time again.
See how Delorto responds here as we pick up with him. Doesn't better his time.
No.
Shaggy in 4th, doesn't better his time. Then we've got Pingu in 3rd. Doesn't better his time.
So
As Georgester says on Twitch, the Ronnie McDonald cars are looking lit.
I mean, Pingu, he's got a 2-point lead over Abro. Obviously, with Abro's not racing tonight, really has got the chance to put a little gap between the two guys.
That's it. Let's pull those up. That's it. After it's only been one race so far, right? But every point counts because it's a short series. This one, shorter than the last one.
Yeah, and the racing is so tight and close. You know, it's. I mean, we've all said from day one, family definitely comes before racing. But I mean, with it being that close, you can't afford to miss too many races, especially with the promotion, the relegation.
That's it. You could find yourself knocked down or knocked up a class, right? As we pick up with Delorto. Who did just that?
So here comes Pingu. Nope, stays the same. I think Roy's he's happy with his time now. He's pitted.
Yeah, that's it. We've still got Delorto and Pingu out on the track.
Yeah, Pingu's just slid on the first bend, so this lap's going to be a write-off, I think. Yeah, he's pulled over now. Gone to the pit. So Kana, I think is going to be the next one. So let's follow the Saint on my channel.
Yeah. That's it. So yes, Delorto did move up into the pro division. So we're following along the Saint. Saint currently in 5th place.
I don't think he's a fan of his Porsche, is he?
Yeah, I don't. They look lit.
They look
apparently.
Yeah.
You know, it's. I think they look real sharp, but don't seem. Maybe it's French fry grease on the tires. It's Alex. He'll move himself up into 4th place there. He bettered his time. Delorto.
He was last season's pro-am champion. He's doing really well, moving up. Oh, Shaggy's just nipped him.
There you go. So that's Shaggy up into 4th. Delorto betters his time, but not enough to knock Roy out. Looks like Shaggy heading back to the pits. We've got 3 cars on track still trying to...
Well, this will be the last lap for him, so... Yeah. Alex has just gone back to the pits now.
Alright, so that's the Saint.
Saint's pulled over. And so that's it then, that's qualifying finished.
Excellent. So we've got Royco, Delorto, Pingu, Shaggy, Alex, Fat Bloke Racing, Borobex, the Saint. Then the GT4s, we've got Money J, Fletch, Arbart, Davey, Whitcomb Boy, Deeker, Notorious, Ben, Graham, Mayako, and Goblin of War starting in the pit. So we're going to take a quick break here. Join us for the formation lap as we head into the second race of the second season here in Barcelona. And welcome back, everybody, to the formation lap here at the Global E Armchair Racing Society. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for tonight's race. Should be a good one. We've got GT3s and the GT4s on the track. Full solid 1 hour race. One mandatory pit stop. I'm Kenny Lemons. Got Robbo on with us tonight. Evening, Robbo.
Good evening. So, obviously, as cars are making their way around the warm-up lap, Goblin of War is starting from the pitch due to a change of vehicle. Obviously, he's going to come straight onto track on stone cold tyres. So he's going to have to set the first couple of laps really steady so he doesn't spin. Other cars are now weaving, and hitting the tyres, the brakes.
There we go, and we know we have that long straight after the start line there into that sharp right-hander. So first corner, as with all other races, have to be cautious in the first lap. It's cloudy, but it looks like the track is in its optimum state, so we should see some quick times.
Yeah, definitely. So with the Renault Championship, we've got a one-man pit stop for tyres and fuel. So they can at any point they want.
Usually see that in around the 30-minute mark, unless, of course, you stop to take care of any damage. These guys will start to line up 2 by 2.
So they're coming around the final bend in a second onto the start line.
So we wait for the green light.
Green light, go.
And we have a green. He said we're going to come straight to after the long straight, right-hander, so let's hope it's all nice and clean.
That's it. So Royko's got
Or
the
by a long
inside.
sweeping left.
As Delorto and Royko side by side through the first few bends.
And we're fully clean through the first 2 bends.
Excellent racing as Delorto takes the lead of this race from Royko boosted. Delorto, then Royko, Pingu, then Shaggy, Fat Bloke Racing, Alex the Saint. Goblin's now out on track, so he'll, like you said, he'll have to be steady through the first lap here.
Yeah. You've got Fletch for the GT4s currently in the lead. Closely by Money J51. Only his second race in the season so far. Making his way through the hot stick qualifying from last season. Derek in third for the GT4s. Really good clean racing so far.
Just what I was going to say. First lap, everybody through cleanly. Starting to space out a little bit. Realize this is, it's a long race. Not going to win it in the first lap. Back in the GT4s, looks like Fletch is starting to stretch his legs there. Money J in behind him. And Deke just in behind Money J. A little farther back, we've got, we're looking right here at 13th, 14th, and 15th. That's Graham, Wickham-Boy, and Mayako. Looks like Mayako's making up time on Wickham-Boy.
We've got a nice little battle here for 7th and 8th between the Saint and Borough Becks.
Look at that. Let's pick up with that. You know, about 0.2 of a second between these guys. This should be a good battle. Now look at Alex all over the back of Shaggy. Takes out a little bit wide, but let's Fat Blow catch up a little bit.
I mean, it's the exact same as last week. It's such close racing that one little mistake and you know you lose at least one position. And that's for every driver.
That's it. Tight, and clean. Like, I mean...
Just how we like it.
So that's Wickham-Boy getting past Topspin. Graham. Mayako joining in the fight. And Notorious Ben is right in there too. It's like Wickham-Boy's just, or not Wickham-Boy, Goblin of War.
When did we lose our back?
Oh no.
He's not there, is he?
No, so it looks like connection issues have got him again. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, what a shame. So Fletcher's pulling a massive way already. He's got that Mercedes dialed in perfect.
That's it, as we're watching the lead of this race. So that was Delordo getting in front of Roy at the very beginning of the race and holding on to the lead, but Roy's tucked right in behind him. Imagine he's just waiting for his corner, right?
Oh, Roy's going for it. No. The first and second are pulling away now. Pulled away Pingu. Pingu's nice little gap to fourth. You've got Alex and Shaggy really close to each other. That'll be a close battle.
Let's pick up with that. So that's Alex tucked in behind Shaggy there. A little bit farther back, we're looking at Davey chase down Deke.
I mean, Deke got literally 10 minutes notice before qualifying that he was in. So he's doing exceptional. Close racing between them both. Goblin Awari, he's started to close up already. He's only 8 seconds now behind. And Notorious Ben.
There you go, as we're watching Notorious Ben chase down Mayako, who's chasing down Topspin there. So when Wickham-Boy got past top spin there. He's been able to extend his lead a little bit.
You've got Roy going for the overtake now into the first bend, the inside.
Oh,
they're
no.
connected. Oh,
Just to,
well controlled there by Roy not to spin.
as he goes to the outside.
Oof. Alex and Shaggy still really close.
Let's stick with this for a little bit. So we're looking at Roy closing down on Delorto. See what happens into this sharp left-hander here.
Oh, it's good to watch.
Yeah, this is it. Amazing racing. And you know, it's not very often that sit there not able to say anything, but this is amazing
The
close
hard thing
racing.
is, it's great for us to sit here watching it. But one, to go out for 60 minutes, as tiring as it is, and with a racing this close, when you've got someone all over you from the behind, and you're trying to look where you're going in the front, it's exhausting mentally.
That's exactly right. Like, as Georgester on Twitch is saying, about time that Roy practices attacking / defending. Does he even remember how to do that? Well, from what we've seen, that's a solid yes. Tight racing up at the front. Oh no, it looks like who was that? That was Mayako. Going off track there.
So we missed it in all the action. I don't know what's happened to Derek, but DOR's got past him and he's created a bit of a gap.
Alex is still looking for a way past Shaggy.
So you've got Whitcomb Boys
There
closing
you go.
down.
Here goes Roy. And Roy gets past Delorto. Just barely. What a move.
Is Delorto close enough for that straight? Doesn't look at this lap.
No, it's like they both get a pretty good exit out of that corner.
Alex isn't close enough yet to get Shaggy on the first bend. That bloke raced it. He's sticking with them. Saint getting
There
on.
it is.
Oh, what happened to Fletch? He's down in 16th. He was leading the GT4s and he's now in
Yeah, I missed
second to last.
Missed that too.
Goblin's now in 15th. He's already passed Fletch and Miko. So that puts Money J back into the lead, the championship leader at the moment for the GT4s.
That's right. Looks like he's got quite the gap on Davey there.
Yeah. As long as he sit on the track, he should be fine. Paul's there. Whitcomb Boys really closing in on Derek.
There we go. As Roy takes a second and a half out of that down at Delorto. Alex still fighting Shaggy. These guys are gonna be at it all night, I think.
Yeah. All night long. So back over onto the Twitch chat itself. George, yeah, you was right. Fletch was leading the GT4s, so he must have come off at some point. I wonder if he's got any damage. Alex all over the back of Shaggy still.
Don't see any damage on Fletch's car. Not quite sure what happened there.
The good thing is, with this track, there is quite a few areas where if you do come off, there's quite a lot of runoff, going to straight into a barrier. So now we've got Roy coming up to the GT4s now, so the lot will be hoping that he gets caught up a little bit.
Oh.
We've got a spinner there.
Yeah, that was
that's
my
Miyako.
Echo.
He's not a great day, is he? Struggling with the car setup for this track.
Yeah, but puts himself in between Delorto and Pingu, so... We'll keep an eye on this as Pingu makes his way past Mayako and tries to gain time on the first and second. Well done there. So we've got...
Oh, you got top spit, sorry, Graham.
Yeah.
right behind Goblin there. He ran slightly wide.
And Fletch trying to make his time back. As Roy will start to
superb driving.
Absolutely. So there we see in the just at the end of the shot there's Royco boosted coming up to get in on some of this with Delorto right in behind him. Graham goes wide a little bit.
Yeah, really hard work for helps right out then. That was the lot, they're getting past them all. So Fletch moves up to left, lost the past. Goblin's just done it for Roy.
Delorto seems to be stuck in behind top spin here, but there he goes past.
Yeah, great driving by both of them. Now the lot is going to benefit taking the slipstream off Goblin.
There you go, as Royco gets tucked in behind Ben, the notorious BEN.
How's Pingu getting onto Pingu's coming up to them all now.
And that's Roy getting past Ben. Well done.
Oh! 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 If I
What?
touch. Oh! Graham and Fletch came slightly touched each other then. Busted on the track though.
There you go. So that's Pingu getting past them both. Fletch gets past Graham. There we go. As Royco gets in behind Wickham Boy, who's sitting in fourth of the GT4s. problem for Royko there.
Money J's having a superb drive again tonight. He's pulling away again. 6-second lead now. Of a sec of a DR Davey. Goblin's doing brilliant. He's starting the pits in the GT4 is to make 3 places up already.
Yeah, well done to Goblin.
Right, so we've got Shaggy and Alex. They're catching. They've just caught up to Graham. And also you've got Fat Block Racing. He's there as well. The 3 of them coming onto the straight though. So that'd be a nice pass, really.
Yeah.
Yep. There goes
Shaggy.
Shaggy, Alex, and Fat Block as well. Brilliant.
Yep, there you go. Textbook. You couldn't ask for anything better than that.
No, you can't. That was
Brilliant.
perfect. Well played for to Graham. He's sticking on the line and letting them 3 make the move. So again, Fletch doing the exact same.
Yep. Perfect. Fatbook's right up, touched Alex a little bit, getting a little touchy, a little handsy with Alex there. So these 3 GT3 cars are, they're racing each other, and they're doing an excellent job passing the slower GT4s.
Yeah, they are. So Roy's pulled a 3-second lead on the Lotto. And now Roy's coming up to the GT4 leader, Money J 51.
There you go. That's Roy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brilliant driving.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing with Barcelona is it's such a technical track. It's got a bit of everything. But the only benefit is it is good for mixed racing. There is quite a few opportunities on the straights to get past. Alton Park, when we have that, that's going to be the fun and games one. It's a tight track. What is our next race? Let's have a look.
So, looks like Shaggy's well out in front, so it's now Fat Bloke battling Alex.
Ooh.
Ben lets them past.
It's put slightly over then, superb.
Yeah.
Also, the driving tonight, the standard is phenomenal. It's brilliant. The few little contacts they have, literally been hardly anything, and they've all managed to keep them on the track.
Should be.
I'm thinking Fletch.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Fletch for some damage somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like he's
I can't
making
see
up.
any, but he's not making up time, and he was fast in practice, fast in qualifying, and like I say, he was leading the race and pulling away. Would it be worth taking a pit if he has got damage? Take the pit stop early and then go for the longer second stint.
That's it, especially if you're losing that much time based on your fastest. Oh no, who's that? Somebody just spun. Oh no.
Number 4, was it Derek? Yep, Derek, it must have been. He's pitting now.
Yeah. There you go.
The thing is that, I mean, yeah, we missed it, but it was literally just before the pit, so
Yeah.
if it's not a lot of damage, at least it's just got his pit stop out of the way. It'd have been worse if he'd had the incident on the final straight to have to then do a full lap
Exactly.
before getting in.
And there you have it. So Royko boosted. Took him a few laps to get past Delorto, but once he did, he got a 4.5 second lead on him now.
Oh, I was looking.
And we've got Pingu started the race in third, currently in third. 11 seconds behind our leader.
Maybe we spot too soon because Fletcher's all over the rear end of Graham now.
Let's flip back there.
Oh, he's going for it now. He's making a move. I mean, I've said it's a great drive from everyone, but a massive well done to Fletch, Delorto, and Deeks.
Exactly.
Set a car up for this standard of racing in less than 24 hours. Really well done.
See, Graham takes that corner a little bit wide, and Fletch takes the position. So that's him making up. So he's tucked, well, not tucked in. He's in behind Goblin of War, who's made up a bunch of space here. Great race from him.
It's great. It's great to see, isn't it? I mean, from when we set gear up, there's individuals that joined us at the beginning, and seeing how they've developed.
Oh, 100%.
Through the what, 6-7 months that that we've been going.
That's it, and like we always say, right? The best way to get better is to just get in and race. Join the fun runs, join the endurance races in the sprint series on Wednesday, and just get on track. Don't be afraid. Now, you might not be the fastest out there, but that's how you get fast.
Yeah. So Fletch is pulling away from Graham now. Then you've got Whitcomb Boy, Notorious Ben and Goblin, all within a second of each other, second and a half.
There we go. As we round down to 35 minutes remaining, we'll expect to see pit stops coming up within the next, 2, 3, 5 laps type of thing.
Yeah. So we can see where Derek comes out when everyone starts pitting. But he's not. He's still got one next to him, so I don't think it's registered his pit stop as in. He didn't do fuel and tyres.
Oh no. Maybe had some damage, took care of that, but didn't do the mandatory fuel and tyres.
So Fat Bloke Racing, he's into pit. He's just going into the pits now. Obviously, he's got a bit peckish and needs his large fries and a Big Mac.
There you go. We can see the bellhops. Well, we don't see any takeout containers littering around the car there, so. So we're looking at the other half. Yeah, we'll stick with the other half of Fat Bloke Racing.
Just shoot onto Goblin. He's right up behind Notorious Ben now.
So this is for 4th place in the GT4s. Looking at Goblin of War, who started in the pit, changed his car. Said that he was over a second faster in this than he was in his previous choice. So great race from him. Starting the pit lane and hunting down 4th place right now.
And like I say, not only did he start in the pits, but he's starting with Stone Cold tyres as well in a GT4. So it took 2 laps to get him up to temperature with the brakes. Yeah, he's doing really well. So Fat Bloke Racing, he's back out on the track now. His pit stop counted.
There you go, as Alex ducks in for his mandatory pit stop.
Ah, come on, Derek.
As Borobex gets past him. Saints will get past Alex.
So I'm just watching Pingu. Faultless. If he keeps driving the way he is, he's not going to catch second place unless something goes wrong. But I can't see fourth catching him. So as long as he stays consistent for the rest of the race, that's another third place. That's 2 in a row for him.
Well done. So that is Goblin getting up into fourth. It looks like Ben went into the pits, so Goblin of War up into fourth position. Should get past Davey too, who stopped for his mandatory pit stop. So that pushes Wickham Boy up into second place in the GT4s. Money J still in first.
Yeah, he's got a 19-second lead over Whitcomb Boy at the moment.
That's it. So all he has to do is go out for a, doesn't have to push. I won't say a Sunday drive because still has to stay fast, but he should. Well, I'm not going to jinx it. Let's not jinx it. And there we have it. Just about. Oh no, who's that? That's that's Delorto. Looks like he had a bit of an incident down at the in the second sector. So where's Pingu? So that brings Pingu up a lot closer.
I've just gone to our Discord and our bag, his internet played him up.
If anybody has any advice, for
Move to the UK.
Yeah, that's it. Well, his internet
I'll stop downloading porn, one or the other.
Yeah, let's be honest. It's probably easier just to move or get another internet.
We are halfway through.
One network strictly for downloads.
So that's the halfway mark of the race then. So those that haven't pitted now will be looking roughly start pitting. And as I say that, it looks like Miyako's gone in and so's Delorto. They're both getting their pits now. The Pingu moves into second place, but still needs to pit. Shaggy's in the pits as well.
Yeah, it's Georgester on Twitch. It's too bad Arbark has some good pace and very competitive. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it because when he was doing his speed test through his Xbox, there, his internet looked like it was fairly quick. I don't know what the deal is.
So we've got Roy coming up to lap Alex, I think, by the looks of it.
Yep, that's exactly right. So Alex has taken his pit stop. Roy hasn't.
Yes, he has, yeah.
But still, that shows the kind of pace and consistency that Roy has. Once he got past Delorto there, he just turbo boost and took off.
Yeah. So the Muddy JD's now in the pits. Boys still needs to do his and he's passed him. Got another 5 minutes, I think everyone will have pitted and we'll have an accurate reading of where everyone is again. That's Roy gone into the pits.
That is Roy going into the pits. So what does Pingu do here? Pingu also jumps into the pits. So
yeah.
Of the GT3s there, we still have Boro Bex and the Saint yet to take their mandatory pit stop. So we're watching Boro Bex.
He's having a consistent race, isn't he? He's just... I think really, I don't know, near him. He's pitting as well now. I was finding that beam of this race.
Seems quick, so can't be that bad for him. That's the Saint going in for his pit stop.
So that's all the GT3s that have done their pits then.
That's it. It looks like Royco's on the move now, as Delorto's just taking the final corner. So
Still quite a few GT4 to pit yet. For the GT4s, all to pit.
Oh, what was that? That was my Echo. Looks like something there.
So Fletcher's dived into the pits. His pit stop.
Yeah.
And says Wickham Boy and says Goblin.
Bit of a traffic jam going into the pit here.
Yeah. And says top spin. Sorry, Graham.
There you
The
go.
only one that still needs to pit is Derek. I don't know if he realises.
Diamond saying on Twitch, he's called Royco Boosted for a reason. Yes. I don't know, maybe he's got some code that he can share with the rest of us. Speaking of, I mean, he does a great job sharing, getting on track as part of the Monday night training sessions. Has no problem, super fast, great guy, has no problem sitting, coaching other racers. Goblin starts to make his way out of the pit.
Yeah, so it's part of
Fletch.
Wickham Boy. Fletch.
Graham's on his way out, so that's everybody, with the exception of Deke taking their mandatory stop. Well, it looks like we have another incident up in the corner. Looks like that's my Echo off again.
He's having a nightmare tonight.
Yeah, tough time in that Porsche. So after all the pit stops, that's Goblin of War up into 4th position. Well done,
Yeah.
good consistent.
He said he
race.
was faster in the mech, yeah, didn't he? So it'll be interesting to see what it's like at Donington when he's sitting on the grid with it, where he can put himself up.
Exactly. As and after all the pit stop, it's these guys still fighting it out, Shaggy and Alex. Alex less than a half a second behind Shaggy.
Will the Saint take a hit and change car for the next race? That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know. They seem fairly committed to this Porsche for this go around.
Obviously, last season he was in the Ferrari, wasn't he?
Yep, that's it.
So Money J's still got a massive lead in first place in the GT4. DOR Davies second, Wickham Boy third, Goblin of War fourth, Fletcher fifth, Derek sixth, still needs to take a pit. I must say, top driving to Alex and Shaggy tonight.
Yeah.
To race the way they've been racing, so clean and so close to each other, is brilliant. They're both coming up now to Graham.
For such a long time too. Like this.
Yeah.
28 minutes of elbow to elbow racing. It's tiring. It's mentally tiring.
So Shaggy's got past Graham. And Alex is going. Oh, great driving again by Graham to just out the way.
Absolutely superb. Again, I don't want to jinx anything, but it's might be an easy weekend for the stewarding team, which they deserve.
Wednesday.
Exactly. They absolutely deserve a little bit of a break after Wednesday. It was a tough race. I mean, kudos to all those guys on the stewarding team. It is not an easy job at all.
And exciting news, I've just took another steward on today.
That's right, NFO, or I think we're Nokia, it looks like. NFO
Nokia.
joining the Nokia. joining the stewarding team, so that'll help.
Yeah.
It's Goblin of War less than a second behind Wickham, boy.
Mercedes versus Mercedes.
There we go. As we were watching the Ferrari versus Ferrari of Shaggy and Alex, we flip over to Goblin of War.
Fletch is all up. Fletch is good, going over to pass Torres Ben on the outside. Brilliant overtake. I'm wondering if Fletch did have some sort of damage because he's some picking the pace somehow.
Yeah, it's quite possible. With only Deke remaining, hasn't taken his mandatory pit stop. He's just been promoted into the league. Hopefully he hasn't forgotten he's got to take a pit stop.
But he went in, didn't he? I don't know if he's done... Did he do fuel? He's done his tyres, surely.
So we're watching Goblin all over the back of Wickham. Pingu getting past those guys cleanly.
The thing for Fletch, it's been...
Got a little bit loose, but doesn't seem to slow him down at all. And that's Fletch just coming into the picture here.
This is it. Well, them two are battering. It lets Fletch just catch him up.
Exactly.
Will Goblin go for the overtake on Wickham Boy on the straight? He's lining it up. Will he pull out? No. You know you've got two experienced drivers there.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be no stupid dives or anything.
No. Gets a little bit loose in the back end there.
Bit of drifting.
Again, doesn't seem to slow him down too much though. Well done. But that's Fletch coming in behind them. He's definitely making up ground on these two as they scrap it out. Got Royko just getting in behind Mayako.
So you've got Alex and Shaggy. They've both come up to where Torres Ben now. That's both of them past. Great driving by all three. Oh, Alex is going for it. And Alex has got him. Has he? Woof. Well, that was close. Again, that's great respect between them both there, not to make any silly moves.
There we go. So this is it. Alex and Shaggy getting into the mix of this battle between Wickham, Goblin, and Fletch. Oh boy, this is...
Well, Fletch in one lap has closed up a second and a half. So he must have had damage before his pit stop.
Okay, so here comes Shaggy. Trying hard to get
Take
past
it steady.
Fletch.
Take it.
Alex gets in. Oh, and turns. Oh no. Turns Shaggy aside. That'll
The only benefit is it hasn't affected the GT4 guys. Them two has Alex slowing down to let him catch up again. You cursed it, didn't you, Kenny? You cursed it.
I'm just never gonna say it again. I'll just stop talking. All you hear is just grunts coming for me in the background. But that's brought Fatbloke Racing is he gets past Notorious Ben. Right up in behind Shaggy. So that's Alex's
Oh, Shaggy's gone off. To come back on.
No. Okay, so Alex just getting past Fletch there. Goblin's still battling it out with Wickham. Got blue flags waving, but we know these Wickham and Goblin, they don't have to
Nope,
pass.
they're in their own battle.
Exactly,
Yep.
They're gonna race. It's up to Alex now to get past them cleanly and safely.
Fletcher's pulled up as well. Fletcher's less than a second behind Goblin. So I reckon with another lap,
There
all
we
three
go.
of them.
So that's Alex. Goblin going to the inside on Wickham
Goblin's
boy.
inside. Fletcher's caught up as well. The problem you've got now being Shaggy, he's passing 3 drivers that are all so close battling.
There you go. As Fatbloke Racing's caught right up to Shaggy. So
Oh, Fletcher's going for it. Oh,
look at this. Absolutely amazing. The respect between these drivers on track is I don't have the words. I just don't have the words. It's absolutely phenomenal to watch.
yeah. The top spin made another. Graham's pitted again. He's just come back out. So now you've got Fatbloke trying to make his way past the Goblin Wickham boy and Fletch.
And there you go. Gets past. So Shaggy's got a bit of clear track in front of him. Fatbloke has got past these guys while Goblin, Wickham boy, and Fletch still battle it out. So that's Goblin of War up into a podium position after starting from a pit lane. Amazing.
So Money J51 GT3 lead, GT4 lead. She's got a 21-second lead over DOR Davey. Another phenomenal drive from him. Same for Roy, Delato, and Pingu. That's up. So yeah. Shaggy's now what, 5 seconds behind Alex. Back to Goblin, Wickham boy, and Fletch. There's nothing between them.
That's it on Twitch. It's Emperors. That's a nice train of cars we have there. Yeah, that was phenomenal. And superb driving in the third sector all night long. Arbark, thanks for joining us on the Twitch tonight. Crappy deal with the internet.
Oh, I think Kambai went a bit too hard into that first bend there. It's let Fletch close up a little bit more. Must admit that M6 does look lovely.
So that's
Yep, so that's
Fletch. Yeah, that's right. Getting past Wickham boy. So that's Fletch up into fourth after his mishap or whatever happened to him. Not quite sure. We'll find out after the race.
So Fletcher's caught Goblin up as well now.
There you go. It's Fat Bloke Racing tucked in behind these guys.
Fat Bloke's clever. He'll just wait for the straight
Yeah.
and then just use the speed and power to pass him. Yeah, there he goes. Great driving there.
Perfect. Yeah, you can see the experience, right? Goblin of War, just steady. Knows that the Saint is going to do what he's supposed to do, and everybody just carries on. As Fletch brings it down to less than half a second behind Goblin of War. For the final podium position of the GT4s, we've got that's Pingu going off. Doesn't seem to he's got such a lead over Alex. Doesn't seem to
Yeah,
be too much of an issue there.
There's no need to push it. His lead he's got 24 seconds. Just take it steady. Don't make anything stupid now to cause any damage to yourself to then lose your third place.
Exactly.
Another consistent great draft by D.R. Davey. 13-second lead over Goblin of War in third place.
Yeah, that's it. It looks like, the GT3's Royco. Substantial lead over Delorto. Got a pretty decent lead over Pingu. And in the GT4s, it's Money J with a substantial lead over Davey. He's got a pretty decent lead over Goblin of War. Goes down to who's going to take the final step on the podium for the GT4 boys.
Oh, so Saint went for an overtake and overran and put it into the sand. And that's Kenny having another beer.
That's it. It's, after a bit of a rough night last night, got to do something to shake the cobwebs out, you know? So here comes Roy up into this battle for third place in the GT4s. We'll see how this shakes things up, if at all. Roy getting past Wickham Boy. Should get past Fletch here on the straight. It'll be close coming up into the corner, though.
Yeah, it's not going to get him in the corner. But you've got the long sweeping right-hand bend, and it's a straight anyway.
Again, perfectly done. Goblin sticking to the racing line. Roy just using that power to get past them. No issues there. Yeah, as we've got some comments on Twitch, doesn't seem like Deke wants to pit. Unfortunately, that'll ruin his race. That's an automatic disqualification. So, Deke, if you're listening, hop into the pit for some tires and some fuel and maybe a Big Mac combo. Seems to help the Fat Bloke Racing team out. Right on. So thank you for joining us on the Twitch. You got a few people there. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, thank you for joining us there. If you just happen to stumble across the feed and you're loving this racing, because I mean, how couldn't you be loving this racing? And you want to join us on the Global Armchair Racing? Do it. You'll find us on Discord mostly. Search for Gear on Discord. You'll find us on Facebook. Got all kinds of stuff. What do we got coming up next? Monday night. So tomorrow, what is, we got a novice race tomorrow, Rob?
Yeah, tomorrow night's a novice race, so we'll run a race. It's only a short one. It's for people that haven't had much experience or much track time on ACC. There'll only be a handful of people, but it's just you guys on the track alone. No lads flying past you. Then we've got Wednesday night. Then we've got the Tuesday night is the F1 fun race, I think, isn't it?
Tuesday night, yeah. So we were gonna do the fun race for F1. Try and do a little bit of a a track night, car reveal night, kind of hype up the F1 series because it's gonna be lit, as the kids say.
Then it's back to the Porsche Cup Sprint Series on Wednesday night. And then before we know it, Thursday night is the round one of the F1 Championship live from Russia.
That's it. So that'll be the Saint joining us in the UK broadcasting booth. So we've opened it up. We've got the North American UK broadcast booth. We've got the broadcast booth in the Netherlands. So Wednesday night, the fantastic Royco Boosted takes care of that broadcast, and then we've got the Saint gonna try his hand at Formula One. He's gonna smash it. I mean, there's no questions in my mind. Such a pretty
Definitely.
game too, right? Like it looks so good.
And then before we know it, we'll be at round 3 at Donington on the next Sunday night.
That's it. I mean, this is what happens when there's races pretty much every single night. The week just flies by.
That's Delauto passing Fletch.
Now we'll take this opportunity to thank Beck Taxi, Toronto Taxi Company, for helping out with the league this go around. Broken Logo Racing. So the gear logo that we all see, love. That's Broken Logo, which is Shaggy. So I'd like to thank him for his talents.
Have you seen the Twitch chat? I can't tell if it's been serious or not. We've got congratulations, Roy. He's getting married tomorrow.
I don't know. I know they like to.
Yeah, he's got a little bit. He's got a babino on the way, hasn't he? I know that.
Yeah. Well, if that's true, congratulations to Roy on your upcoming nuptials. A little bit disappointed I didn't get an invitation, but I'm not that surprised either. Who wants me at their wedding? I'm the guy with the tie around my head, and nobody wants me at their wedding. It's like that weird uncle that everybody has that you want to push in the corner.
The night before mine, I was absolutely wasted. Can't tell you what I got up to because it was horrendous.
Same with me. I think that's you got to do it. Well, I mean, if you're not gonna sit around and get wasted, you might as well hop on the track and
That's it. That's commitment when you don't lose points before your wedding.
so with less than 2 minutes remaining, that's it. That's Royco boosted in front of Delorto. Pingu started 1, 2, 3. Might finish 1, 2, 3. Then we've got Alex and Shaggy who'd been battling it out all night, but Alex out in front of Shaggy. Then we've got the Fat Bloke, followed by the Saints. Boro Beck's in the pit. For the GT4s, we've got Money J, Davey, Goblin of War up into third place. Fletch just in behind him. Oh, catches a little bit of gravel there. Followed by Wickham Boy, Notorious Ben, Deke, who's yet to take his pit stop, Mayako, and Graham.
So, quick one back to the Twitch then. It was Roy's partner that was telling us that he's getting married tomorrow. So congratulations to both of you. That's if Roy knows about it.
Well, there you go. Well, there you go, Juicy. You've been on the Twitch chat, like, I don't know how many times. I feel like we're best friends already. And I didn't know that you had the unfortunate luck of having to marry that guy.
I can't believe she's picked him over you, can he?
I mean, I am not surprised at all. I mean, we all we've all seen what I look like. Jeez.
Yeah, but in a bikini. Oof.
Oh,
so anyway,
yeah. So changing gears.
Digress.
Got
Last lap anyway.
16 seconds, less than 10 seconds remaining, which is probably a good thing because this is about to fall off the rails.
Well, if the Tootsie wants, she can always have a birthday photo, a wedding photo off you, can't she?
That's it. I mean, that is up for grabs.
What a wedding present! What a wedding present!
I mean, I would expect it to be, we can get a full-size cutout, and I can sit at the head table.
Wow.
Promise I won't say anything. But thank you, Tusi, for joining us on the Twitch. It's great to have everybody, and it's I'm glad you participate. It's all in good fun.
So we're watching right now. All right, Am's making his way around.
Yeah.
Another great race. Oh, Fletcher's dropped off from Goblin slightly.
And that's it for number one in the standings. Had pole position. Delorto got past him for a few laps. Able to take the position back, and here comes Royco. Looking at another checkered flag. Well done to our champion, Royco boosted. Fireworks in the background. That's special. I planned that out. I did know it was your wedding, and I hired some fireworks in the background. So you're welcome, guys.
And the picture's on its way.
Gonna have to, FedEx that out there as we're looking at Delorto. First time racing in the pros.
And that's Money J. It's just past the finish line, so that's first place for Money J in the GT4s. Another superb race. It was great racing round all round tonight.
I agree. And a great race from the American
Look
Viking.
how close. Look how close them two finished there. Great racing from both of them.
There you go, and that's Pingu taking third in the GT3s. So it looks like that's how it'll finish. It's Royco boosted in front of Delorto. Pingu taking the top 3 steps in the GT3. It's Money J, Davey, and Goblin of War taking the top 3 steps. So that's Goblin of War going from the pit to the podium. Excellent race from him.
Superb.
To round it out in the GT3s, we've got Alex in 4th, Shaggy, Fat Bloke Racing, the Saints, Boro Becks. And in the GT4s, we've got Fletch, followed by Wickham Boy, Notorious Ben, Deke. So it's 130 seconds for not taking his pit stop. That'll get added to his time. We've got Mayako and Graham. And on that note, I think before it gets too crazy in here, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Robbo, I'd like to thank you for joining me. It's So much
Yep,
easier
thank
to
you
do.
for having me.
So much easier with a second person. And to all of those who joined us tonight, have a great night. Roy, congratulations. Have an awesome tomorrow. We'll be with you
Yep.
in spirit.
We need some
100%.
pictures.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Drunken Roy.
Yeah, maybe not. So pictures if you want. Thank you everybody for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll catch you on Tuesday.
Yep. See you.